Hello, people. You're watching C, and right now I'm just with Paradise TV. And today I just want us to dive deep, maybe. And as an artist, I'm also very passionate about anything that is concerning the youth and the things that are affecting the youth today. So allow me to just talk to you about our relationships. And as a passionate person and mostly basically very focused on the youth today, I don't know, maybe you might be an adult or a chaperone or and a parent watching this, but maybe it can also be useful for you because at the end of it all, you have children and they also are going through these things. Oh, maybe you will have a child. Oh, you are youth also today. So let's talk about our relationships. Our relationships, and when I talk about relationships, I don't mean only romantic relationships. I have a girlfriend, I have a fiancé, and I have a husband. I mean generally our relationships. There are relationships with different people, relationships with friends, and all these things, and how they can affect our emotions, and how they can affect our decisions, and how they can affect us in our relationship with God. So first of all, let's talk about our friends, our normal friends. We have friends, we all have classmates, we all have workmates, we all have people we grew up together. And so as we talk about friends, I look into the perspective and the point of choice. The choices that we make and the friends that we decide to have in our daily lives. How does it affect you? How does it affect your relationship with God? And how does it affect you as a person? Because at the end of it all, you might be like, all right, maybe I have friends, I have some friend from Nyagatare, I have some friend from there. But at the end of it all, when you make a whole big overview in your life, they have totally damaged your life. You know, your life has been damaged and you're not straight with yourself. You have forgot your personal life and how you can work towards developing yourself. So, dear fellows and my fellow youth, I encourage you to make a wise choice. The people we surround ourselves with, the people we talk with. You know, in the Bible, in 1 Samuel, it tells us the story of David and tells us the story of him and Jonathan. And this relationship was very God intended. And the Bible says that Jonathan loved David like his own soul. And this relationship with David helped David actually shape his very life every day, because Jonathan was so loyal, a good friend, and he always told him the positives and he told him good things that could help him develop. It's in the Bible in 1 Samuel where just when Saul was deciding to actually go against David and almost kill David himself, Jonathan told David, wait a moment, Jonathan was the son of Saul. So imagine just the son of Saul going against his own father to tell this guy that my father is making weird decisions and he might kill you sometime later. And this, just the relationship of Jonathan just showed us the whole power of having true friendship, honest friendship, and real relationships with the people we live with our friends, with our people, because honesty and love just being shared around the world can be a whole beautiful and a better place if we were able to just share that beauty of love around and talk about how positive our relationships can be. Not toxic, not going around everywhere with alcohol and drugs and all these things. Because at the end of it all, my friend, your life is totally damaged and you're lost. You don't even know where to go. I might talk this and you'll be like, all right, that guy is talking about in a perspective of Christians and saved. But no. It's not about that. It's about everyone in this world and your life right now. Because living right now, if you think about it, if you're maybe addicted to something, if you're maybe addicted to alcohol and all these things, you have seen what bad it can do in your life. And you know it. It's not about the Bible. You have seen it yourself if you're not even saved. So I would love to tell you, make positive relationships, and make wise decisions. Pray about your friends. So an example just in my life, every time when someone comes in my life, every time I have someone just get involved in my life, I am so very sensitive that I go to prayer and I'm like, okay, God, wait a moment. Today I met this person and we connected. It was very, very good. But now, what is your intention for bringing this person into my life? People have intentions. Sometimes they know, sometimes they don't know. But what about you consult God and get to know if this relationship could do good for you or could actually damage you? And let me talk to people who have had past bad relationships. If you have had a relationship in the past that has just affected your life, that has affected your life in a very negative way, it's okay. It has happened. But I want to tell you, if you make a very wise flow and just look back into that relationship, you're going to find out that it actually taught you to be stronger. It actually taught you and showed you the reality of how things can be bad and how things can be so worse. And it has showed you the real picture. I pray that you may learn to see the positive even in the negative. I pray that you may understand and start to see the positives even in those negative relationships that you had in the past, so that they may give you lessons and wisdom to decide on your life, on the coming relationships. Because how does this affect our emotional life? It has come to a whole thing that on Google, the best high-class searched word is depression. Everywhere depression. Google ranked #1 search, depression. Why depression? Why is every youth person searching depression? Because we are going through depression that is affected by either our relationships or the relationships of our parents. Because they had bad relationships, and since they had bad relationships, now they have affected us in our growth, and we have lived a life and felt like we just want to die because life is totally a mess for us. So therefore, it turns around the circle of relationship. As a Christian, I will tell you, first have the best relationship with God. Next, have a good relationship with people. Make positive relationships. Be wise, be clever. Just understand the whole intention of God towards your life. Just as Ruth and Naomi and all these people, just understand the power of having positive, good, amazing relationships. Your life can be better. Your mental health can be better. Be surrounded yourself with happy people, with people of prayer, with people of hope and faith. Your life can be different. So please learn to see life in a lens of positivity, because that is my thing. That is the thing I move on. If you learn to do it like me and see life in the lens of positivity, my friend, your life is going to be better. And then again, I repeat it, pray and pray and pray. Your life can't remain the same. Bless you.